Welcome back to the Dad Bod Pod. I started this podcast because the world can feel heavy, loud, and overwhelming, and I wanted to create something different, something positive. This podcast is about choosing hope, growth, and perspective, even when life isn't easy. It's a place for honest conversations, small reminders, and moments that help us slow down and breathe a little deeper. You won't find perfection here, just real thoughts, real experiences, and a genuine intention to add a bit more light to the world. If you're listening right now, I'm glad you're here. Welcome back to the pod. It's been a minute. Took a little bit of a hiatus. Haven't done this for a little while. Gotta shake the cobwebs off. Gotta get the rust off. But I wanted to record something today. Been thinking about the World Cup. And it's been pretty exciting so far. Tuesday, Argentina, the Messi hat trick. That was really cool to see that in Arrowhead too. Was pretty neat. And then we had France with Mbappe with 2 goals, and then Holland with 2 goals. So Tuesday was the stars coming out for sure. And then yesterday, the England-Croatia game here in Dallas, with Kane having a couple of goals. It's pretty cool to see the stands, see all the stuff on social media. All the people take for granted here. Even everybody here loves Buc-ee's, but there are things that we take for granted here that people have been coming over and really kind of falling in love with. But it's kind of another example of, so there was a lot of talk before the World Cup started, and a lot of things that I was seeing, and it was talking about the turnout of ticket sales not being what everybody thought, and I don't know who everybody is. I'm not sure who that included. And then a lot with the hotel, there was something about a lot of the bookings that FIFA made were, a lot of the blocks were canceled, and then just a lot of, in general, from what I was reading, a lot of the hotels were surprised by the amount of rooms that were not being reserved. So that was interesting, and I've had some thoughts about going to the either the England game was kind of like, oh, that'd be kind of fun. I mean, the Argentina game that's next week would be, that was like, okay, let's try to go to that one. But the tickets are crazy, and they're in the thousands of dollars for just a basic seat. And I mean, it would be fun. It'd be fun to take the boys, or take one of the boys. Greer's really into soccer right now. Brock would probably like it, but their attention spans is tough right now, and so we wouldn't make it long, I don't think. And then Brock kind of has trouble with a lot of people. That would be I think a little overwhelming for him, but it would be fun to go. But I'm enjoying watching it on TV. It's still a lot of fun that way. But I kind of rambled there a little bit. But back to my point I was trying to make. So I feel like this is another example of, if you kind of take what people are trying to tell you about something versus just trying to figure it out for yourself. I coming into this World Cup, I was kind of like, okay, the stadiums are going to be empty. There's not going to be the hype that everybody kind of thought there would be. Now, Kansas City was, I don't know if anybody really doubted Kansas City's level of showing up for this, but I mean, every city, Dallas was a sellout yesterday, 70,000 plus. I didn't see any empty seats. At Arrowhead, I think at the beginning it was a little bit empty because there was a major traffic issue with people trying to get in, trying to use the buses. I saw they were charging $150 to $175 to park. And so Kansas City's got some work to try to figure out what they're going to do there for the next game. But, at SoFi, that stadium looked incredible on TV. That was packed. Mexico City, last night. The Ghana Panama game was amazing. That place was nuts. I mean, every there the to my point, the seats are full. So, I mean, these people have to be staying somewhere. I don't know if they're doing Airbnbs. I know Airbnb is what my family always chooses to do now. In residential areas, Airbnbs are kind of hard to find, and there's HOAs that don't like all that. So I'm not really sure where people are staying, but they're staying somewhere. And I guess what I'm getting the conclusion here is that there are people that wanted to come to this, and then it's every bit of what I thought it would be when I heard however long it's been ago now that the United States was hosting. And when I found out Kansas City and Dallas were going to get games, I was pretty excited. And trying to remember, I think even there's going to be one of the semifinal games. I think is going to be here at AT&T, which is going to be pretty cool. But again, just another example of really just trying to not just go with what people are trying to tell you, and find it out on your own, and really just continue to look for the truth, because it's out there. And in today's world, it's hard to, I think sometimes we read a little blurb on an article, and then we make assumptions, we form opinions based off things we don't really know. So just thought it was another good example of that. It's been a while since I've done this. It feels good to get on the mic again to talk a little bit. Haven't done this for about 6 months, and wasn't sure if I was going to keep doing it or not. I may do it here or there. I've actually had quite a few people reach out and said they've listened. Am I still doing it? Which which was pretty cool to kind of have people ask me about it. And I'm not I didn't really start doing this really for anything other than I just felt like I had some things that I needed to talk through. And then, from time to time, I may feel that way and get on here, but it's nice that maybe there's a little bit of a difference being made to people that are out there listening. So appreciate it. Keep listening. Hopefully we'll do some more of this. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you.